Okay guys, so we are now on part 4 and today I'm going to show you how to make the actual pocket pack. So I've cut the bits of card out already. So this one, I've written down what the sizes are. I've done 14 inches this way and then 8 inches this way, and then I've actually folded it up 5.5 inches. So this little pocket bit is 5.5 inches. And then we've got another little pocket that I'm going to pop on the front, and that is 4 by 8. So we've got 8 inches and then by 4 inches. But again, you can do them whatever size you like. But this is just fits the embellishments that we've made already. So this is the tag. So I'm going to, these go in the little pocket in the front. So what I'm going to be doing is decorating this and show you how I pop it all together. So to start with, I'm going to stamp it. So we're going to just do the same as we did on the doing the papers. So I'm going to use my stamps here. I've actually cleaned this so it looks nice and clean now. So we're using the same stamps as we did before. So but what I need to do is make sure they're going the right way. So let's see, let's pop it this way. So this is the front pocket bit. So let's get the stays on and pop this on like this. Look, so again we're just stamping, making our own background. So which way? I don't want to put it upside down. I think it's this way. Oopsie daisy. Yes, there we go. Okay, actually I might do it this way. Put more ink on it then. There we go. Don't need too many. Pop that one like that. And then another one there. There we go. Back on. And then we'll have the little cardboard little thing to hold the cotton on, and the little button and the thread, needle and thread. So there we go, same as we did before. There we are. Pop it on there. This one like that one. Now I don't think I can fit that one on, so I'm going to just pop some little bits like this. That's it. Okay, take those off, and then I'll just pop this one in there like that. Perfect. Right, so that's the front pocket. I think I'm going to just do a bit in the top here as well. So let's take the tape measure one on there. It's a bit wibbly wobbly. There we go. So again, whatever theme you want to do, obviously you don't have to do the sewing theme. You can do anything that you want to do. So just do random stamping for all your different stamps. So it's a great way to use up all the stamps that you've not used for a long time on here. So we'll pop these back on again. Oopsie daisy. Fit in there, take the button out, there we go, and you can pop the button back on again, and then you can just sort of fill in some of the little holes, the little blank places. There we go. You're going to see that bottom bit, perfect. Let me add a few little buttons to this one. There we are. Right, I'm going to do the back. There we go. So I've just speeded that up so that you don't need to see me stamping that. So there we go. So that's all done. The needle and thread. So I'm going to ink that as round. So let's just do this one. Shall I do that one? Shall I leave that plain? I think I might leave that plain for now. Let's see. Oops. Put that on there. Right, so what I'm going to do now is just ink around the edges. Oh, I'm going to use this one because that's what we were using on the rest of them, wasn't it? So we use the tea stain. So just quickly run this round. Before I ink that, I'm going to just round the corner with my little corner punch, just the top ones there. So it just finishes it off nicely there. I'm not going to do these ones because I want to put some ribbon across there, or a bit of trim or something. Just add a nice bit of colour to this. There we go. Okay, a little bit in the middle. And we'll just do the top bit here. Okay. Perfect. Okay, where's the lid gone? There it is. So that's all done. So, oops, let's just ink this and see, shall I put, no, this is what I'm going to put the trim on. I'm going to put the trim on this one, so I am going to cut the edges, the little corner punch here. That's it. Perfect. Let's add a little bit more. Go. So that's, I'm going to add the trim to this because this is what I want to dangle off the little embellishments we made in the last one. So let me just ink this up a little bit. There we go. And what I'm going to do, I need to sew this as well. You don't have to sew them on, but I quite like all the sewing on there. I think it looks nice because when you've got this sort of this colour, it looks almost leathery, and I really like that look. So I'll pop that on here. Didn't really need to stamp all of that, did I, underneath? So that goes on there like that, and then what I was going to do is pop this trim on it, and this is the trim that we used in all of the embellishments that we did. So that all blends in with everything else. So that just goes on top. So I think that looks really pretty. And then we just dangle them down. So, but what I might do, maybe I'll stamp that on there. Yes, I think I might. But then again, I might actually stamp it on some paper. And then tear it out and sew it on, stick it on and sew it on. So let's just do this. So now you can see my thought process in this. I do change my mind sometimes, backwards and forwards of what I want to do. There we go. Just tear it out. So this, then it matches some of the tags that we've done. Where we've torn it out, so it all sort of like goes together. So I think that would look quite nice nice on there. Let's give a little bit of a edging on here. There we go. So that can go onto here like that. And then on, so it's similar to sort of like these tags. So what we can do, I can actually pop a little bit of fabric behind it, so they all sort of like match in. So let's have a look. Let's go through my little pot here. Pop these little bits on, couldn't we? Maybe a bit of this along the bottom. Let's see, because I want the trim to go across the top. So this is going to go across the top here. Yeah, I think that might be a bit too much. Maybe just a little bit like that. Just tear a little bit off. Pop that over there. Oops. And I could just have some this oopsie daisy along the bottom underneath, and then that over the top. That's it, that's what I shall be doing. Right, where's my glue? Here we are. Take that little bit off. So if I glue this just a little bit, it will come out. It's dried up for some reason. I wonder why that is. Let's get a paper clip. There we go. I must have left it open. There we go. Doesn't need to be stuck down too much, because I'm going to actually sew it on there. So it's not coming out very well, is it? This one on here, pop that there, and that can go under there. So if I just pop a little bit on here, can go there. Make sure I put the lid on so it doesn't dry out. And I'm just going to pop some glue stick on this one and stick it down. I'm a bit croaky today. I've had a bit of a cold, so I do apologise. So, there we go. I'm going to pop this along the top. And let's just move some of this stuff out of the way. There we are. So that I'm going to pop along here. So let's get some more of this out. There we go. Don't need too much. So again, if you're gonna just glue it, not sew, add a little bit more glue to it. I will be sewing this, so I'll just stick that on there like that. There we go. Chop that little bit off. Then I'm going to pop the trim over the top. And this is what I'm going to hang their little dingly danglies off. Let's pop a little bit more of this on. How much came out then? There we go. If you get all your little bits and pieces out together, so you know what you're doing and sort of have a rough idea, then these things just don't take that long at all. So doesn't that look pretty? There we go. Perfect. There we are. So once that is on here, pop the lid back on. So that goes on there like that. And then I've got all my little bits in my bucket. So these hang down then. So then this is where all the little embellishments are going to be hanging from. So they hang down, look. So doesn't it look pretty? So we are, so now I know. So you need to sort of like get an idea of where everything's going to go. Let's just chop this bit off here. Oopsie daisy. So what I'm going to do, I shall be back 2 minutes. I'm just going to sew along here, which is along the edge of this one here, and then I'm going to sew along the edge of this one here, okay, and then I'm going to sew it, let's see, yeah, I will sew with this one, and then I'm going to sew it all up together, but remember to sew this piece on first, or stick this piece on, and then I'm going to sew around this bit, and then around this bit. 2 minutes, I will be back. Okie doke, so that's it all sewn up. So then we've got a little pocket here, and we've got the little pocket here. So I've just gone all the way around the whole thing there. So there we go, and then that's the back. So what I'm going to do is just, because the cotton is quite white and cream, I'm just going to rub a little bit of ink on it. There we go, just to sort of darken it up a little bit. There we are. Okay. And there we go. That's it. That's the little pocket pack. So that's really quick, wasn't it? So it's very basic because it's just folding and stitching really, and you're sticking on your little bits and pieces that you want to stick on. Okay, so in our next one, the part 5, I will be making a tiny little journal to go in here, just a blank journal, and we'll just decorate the front so that can go in there. We can have the tags in there, and then I can just hang the little embellishments on there. Okay guys, well thanks for watching, and I will see you in part 5. Okay, thank you, bye bye.